This is the ultimate redefined for men.
Welcome to Sports News. The visiting Cranes of Uganda stole Nigeria's Super Eagles in 1-0 on home soil in a friendly match played at the Akwa Ibom International Stadium in Uyo this evening. Mia Farouk was the unlikely hero for the Cranes as his deflected strike 10 minutes from the time gave the East Africans a famous win. Now, despite this loss, the Super Eagles captain Vincent Enyama earned his 100th cap, the second Nigerian after Joseph Yobo to ever reach that milestone. Coach Daniel Onokachi threw in the likes of Aaron Samuel and Mfonido to help rescue the situation. The changes, however, did not stop the Cranes from their historic win. The Eagles, now apparently walking the tightrope, we hope they can get it right when they take on South Africa's Bafana Bafana this weekend in Nelspruit in another international game. And elsewhere, FIFA presidential candidate Michael van Praag has called for a more transparent body. The chairman of the Royal Dutch Football Association said his vision is to make football a humble, democratic and responsive organization if elected. Praag is one of the 3 candidates contesting for the FIFA presidential elections in May. And finally, and still on the FIFA presidency, Prince Ali bin Al Hussein says he will restore the reputation of the World Football Governing Body if he becomes president. The Asian Football Association vice president also said he will expand football in the world market if given the chance. For him to succeed, he will have to beat Battle Sepp Blatter, Luis Figo, and Michael van Praag for the top job. And that's it on Sports News from tonight. Ijoma will be back with a wrap.
This is the ultimate redefined for men.
The All Progressives Congress says it will address the acute problem of poverty confronting the nation. The presidential candidate of the party, General Muhammadu Buhari, told a crowd of supporters in Lagos at the 7th Bola Tinubu colloquium today that if given the chance, the APC will address all such problems.
Where were we in 1999 when the PDP assumed command, virtually absolute command? Where are we now in terms of security, infrastructure, between economy and social services? I look at the money we have earned, and in fact I go to the extent of reminding some of the groups that we used to have Nigerian Airways, we used to have Nigerian shipping line, we used to have Nigerian railways. Where are they? The problem is the effect on the employment, which is a major problem now.
Well, following a fatal Germanwings plane crash that killed all 150 people on board, a search and rescue recovery operation has resumed in the southern French Alps. However, officials warn the operation could last for days in a remote mountain valley because of the way it is. Now, the leaders of Germany, France and Spain have also visited the crash site. And the main news again. The Federal High Court in Abuja has adjourned all cases on the eligibility of General Muhammadu Buhari until after the elections. Justice Adeniyi Ademola also dismissed an application filed by 2 activists to be joined in the suit on General Buhari's eligibility. The Nigerian Army has offered assurance of peaceful conduct before, during and after the elections, and the federal government has ordered the closure of all the country's land and sea borders from midnight today ahead of the general elections. According to the Ministry of Interior, the President has also directed the Nigeria Immigration Service to ensure that non-Nigerians do not participate in the electoral process. That's the news at 10 tonight. Thanks a lot for staying with us. I'm Ijoma Onyato. Really stay with us because coming up next is our elections countdown program, Nigeria 2015. To have a good night.